Looks like someone finally decided to wake up. Believe it or not, it's only been a few hours. That's right. No coma, no permanent damage, nothing. If I thought you were in a coma, I would have taken you to a hospital. The closest hospital is roughly an hour away on foot, and I don't have to take a car, so I guess you are quite lucky. For the average human, it will be 2 hours. Being a vampire has its advantages. How did you sleep? You were out cold. It had me a little worried. 8 hours passed, and you haven't moved an inch. I've just been sitting here, watching you. It's not like I had any other preoccupations. I'm sure you didn't know that your resting breath rate is around 16 breaths per minute. That's not all. Your resting heart rate is 80 beats per minute. There wasn't much else to do. I suppose I could have taken a little walk. The evening sky does look beautiful. Perhaps I could take you out for a stroll one day. One day. But not today. No. You'll try running off. Not that you will get very far. I noticed you were wearing a necklace. I took it off you, so it wouldn't get damaged in your sleep. No need to thank me. Oh? What's with that look? It's not important to you, is it? Now that I know you have an attachment to it, I don't think I want to give it back to you. Is it some kind of heirloom? Perhaps a Valentine's gift from a special someone? Oh, I'm only teasing. It doesn't really matter who you got it from. You won't be seeing them again. It's on the table, just over there. Stay down. I don't want you getting dizzy and falling. Then we'll have another problem on our hands. You are a rather quiet one. Are you contemplating something? Like your mortality? Or are you just shy? There's no need to be shy. After all, I don't bite. Lying through my teeth is what I do best. Oh, on a serious note, come on, talk to me. It wouldn't hurt you to. You are in good hands, so just relax and let yourself talk. Do you need something? Do you need anything to eat or drink? Is that why you are so quiet? Well, I can go get food tomorrow. But I do have some water. Hold on. I'll be right back. Before I go, just in case you try to run off, I'm taking this with me. Stay here. Here's your drink. How are you feeling? Disorientated? I'm sorry. You'll be back to normal in a few hours. I'm sure of it. I'm very sure. And considering my status as a vampire and former doctor, I'd trust my opinion on blood loss recovery if I were you. I've seen many people recover from a bite. It barely hurts them in the long run. Well, maybe many is a overstatement. I may not have seen many people recover from a bite, but I've seen countless people recover from general blood loss, completely unrelated to vampirism. You'll be surprised by the stupid things people do that lead them to a hospital bed. There was a time where we had someone very obviously drunk, a college student, come in because of, and I quote, bloodletting gone wrong. Yes, bloodletting, the historical medical practice. I still remember my exact thoughts when they said bloodletting gone wrong. How could it possibly go right? Don't give me that look. That happened before I became a vampire. No, I wasn't born one. Anyway, where was I? Oh, right. Most vampires, myself included, don't bother to keep tabs on their victims after their feed. It's just far too risky. Besides, there's not much of a point. Why stick around to see why one little victim fares after a bite, when it's much safer to simply move on? Well, there's hunters out there. For all I know, you could be one of them. But you wouldn't dare to harm me. Right. It doesn't look to me like you have any weapons, as long as you aren't planning to maim me with your bare hands. I should be fine. Come to think of it, you are free right now. You have been since right before you passed out. I untied you before I put you to bed. Were you too woozy to notice? Don't be getting any ideas. I may have untied you, but that doesn't mean I'm letting you leave. Moving on, now that you're clearly awake enough to speak. Talk to me. I don't think you understand. I'm not giving you a choice. You wouldn't be so stubborn with someone who has your life in their hands. Talk. I have an idea. Let's take baby steps. Let's start with yes or no questions. Are you a vampire hunter? I'm not going to hurt you if you are. It's just something I need to know in order to proceed. Well, hunter or not, it's nice to have company around. Someone to talk to. A reliable source of blood. Another thing, if someone comes all the way up here and tries to kill me, I could always use your life as a bargaining chip for them to leave me alone. Oh, don't cry. I wouldn't actually kill you. I already like you too much. As I was saying, it doesn't seem like you have any weapons, but you could always be hiding something up your sleeve. So, look at me and tell me the truth. That got your tongue? Is it about the necklace? It looks like there's some compartments to this thing. I wonder what's inside. Oh, apprehensive much. What's the problem? I'm not going to break it. It looks harmless enough. I'm a little shocked that there's no hidden knives. The containers of holy water? Nothing. This seems like it's made out of some fine material. Where did you get this from? A friend? You don't seem like a hunter. And if you are, I'm assuming you're brand new, because clearly you aren't very good at your job. If you were any good, I would be dead, and you would be miles away by now. Ah, it's okay. If you wasn't such an uncoordinated hunter, I wouldn't be having this conversation with you right now. Still insisting you aren't a hunter? Alright, whatever you say. We are in no hurry. You seem rather interested in that clock over there. We are in no hurry, now that I think about it, and hang it up in my room instead. Looks like it's almost 7 AM. If I open those curtains over there, the sun would probably blind me, which means it's probably time for bed. I go to bed at sunrise, and you'll be adopting that schedule as well. How will I ever get the chance to talk to you if you are always sound asleep while I'm awake? You'll get used to it in due time. I'll be locking your doors, so don't even think about sneaking off. I hear everything. I'll get you some food at sundown. Sweet dreams.